Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with solid bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.
Welcome back to the minor qualifiers here for the StarLadder Major. I'm the Eternal J, and we're getting into map 3 of our South American qualifier match between W7M and paiN. This is a lower bracket match, which means the loser of this series will be going out, and we are in map 3 of the series, Inferno. As Train went one-sided to W7M, Nuke went one-sided, sort of, to paiN. And now we stand at Inferno as the last map of the series. I'm the Eternal J. I'll be taking you through this proceedings here today on this stream. We've got a second match coming up after this map is done between InFlames and TRZ. So there's plenty more action to be seen here in the minor qualifiers. And again, Inferno will be our final battleground for these two teams to get started and stay alive here in the semi-finals as we go 2 Quills quickly out towards the second mid position. W7M fragging away, and paiN will suffer the consequences of their initial stack. 3 players untraded by the paiN squad. Rafa's ready for the backstab coming through. 2 more players to get in his part of things. He will land the first and the second headshot. Nice and easy there. Not a single kill for paiN as they get decimated in the pistol. The rifles can come in immediately for the T side line for AK's 1 MAC-10. Nades in doing early damage. Not getting any kills yet out for W7M. Of course, it's a force buy back from paiN, and they read onto the fact that this is a force buy. See a lot of force buys coming in from the South American teams. Players in and up and out. Sprays on through towards landing, will force him back over to the short position. T-side players move in over to the A site. AK's round the corner here towards quad, going to check on the short position. Come to the balcony. Landing. Sprays on through, taken out by paiN. Secondary frag going to be traded back by Tarzan. 4 versus 4. SMG still here to the bomb site. Ooh, he does get a secondary frag, and the CTs are holding their own. Kills coming through. The trades are good, and they got 1 man on the bomb site. It's fasting. 3 kills, 10 seconds remaining, and Rilson goes down. paiN with the force buy. Forced the issue from W7M. How do they keep doing this? Force buy back in for the T side. Again comes through with Deagles and CZs, trying to see if they can force the issue and try and take the lead back away from paiN. It has been a blunder of a rifle round. As Fasting gets Rafa, kicks things off for the CT forces. Tarzan also around here. The balcony area sprays on through towards YJ. He goes down to 5 versus 3. Pulls back into the pit position, ready for the next face in. Molotovs at the helm. 2 players lined up, damage done. The spray only gets 1 kill. He doesn't burn alive. paiN comes back with a Deagle shot in a 3 versus 2 scenario. Bomb plant from Reels and eventually goes down to the very end of the smokes. Spray on through towards by Fasting. And he gets a 2nd kill as well. 3 kills overall for him. 2-1 lead above the T side. USP's in for landing, AKs. Ooh, still get a headshot on the first man. Riot's down. Eco around at the very least, so you can't take that much away from them. W7M should get decimated by the rest of the rifles here, but the USP shot was still pretty crispy. Nades are standard, damage being done. Molotovs in for paiN as they keep W7M away. It's fast in, gets YJ. Second player of Reels in. Rafa also going to go down. And Pank, the last man. 1 versus 4. Taken out all the same. 3-1 on the board. Now the full-blown rifle round will come in. AK's in against M4s, AWP for landing. Krieg out for Reels in. As W7M try and bring their scopes out, but for the most part it is the T-side line. Just look for the opening spray down. YJ gets it onto Tartasin. Landing. Orb still trying to face out against the T-side player, but no face will be held out towards the short position. No quad control. It's all short and long control, sorry, coming in from W7M. Counter up coming in from PK on a rotation. Gets down the first. Reels heads down the first and takes the secondary shot towards landing. Can't quite hit the frag. PKL trades him and looks back in for Reels and back over towards Tree, and he goes for it 2 versus 2. As once again, man advantage game for W7M is traded right back by paiN. No major advantage for too long. 2v2. PKL's got himself a triple. Big Azera. Ready for contact here. Molotov's in, flashes over PKL. Here they go. Molotov's flashes facing forward. Here they go. AK on the spray takes the man, and Rafa gets a secondary frag. W7M do recover the round, but it did look a little bit awkward as YJ gets his triple. And paiN, good trading, good stuff coming through for the CT forces. W7M aren't getting away so easily on these rounds. And of course, paiN have a lead. Both economies brought down heavily. Damage done to W7M. paiN losing that last round. SMGs will be out for 2 of the CT forces, and Reels in out towards Banana will take the first face. Nades in against PKL, responded to in kind by the CT side, and look how much damage has been done to the top 3 players of W7M. Reels down to 6 HP in particular. paiN gonna leave it all on PKL to defend here. He's also low on health. As the orb does get passed off to Reels, appropriately enough. Now smokes in, counteracted from the CT side as Riot gets flashed into the bomb site. His first entry sprays on towards PKL, deals the damage onto him. 2-man advantage for W7M, no kills against that T side line, but so many are available. Look at the HP numbers on the T side. As backstab also gets set up here from fast in. You've got Rafa there to deal with that. The bomb will cross over the coffins and get planted on the coffins position. No action from paiN, realizing that despite the HP advantages they have above several T-side players, they're just going to get traded immediately by the high HP guys. Fast, they might be able to get a couple of kills on the way out here. 2 players lined up. Oh, he gets them both. Can't get the third man though. So 3 of the 4 rifles stay in play for W7M. That's not too bad. 3 of the 3 back on the board as they do force the issue away from paiN. But again, it must be pretty painful for paiN considering that, you know, they had so much damage done to 3 T-side players. They just got a couple of good faces. They just went for that retake. Then maybe it might have gone a bit better than they would have expected. But this round will not go well at all. Pistols out alongside the 2 rifles saved. This should be a 4 for W7M, taking the lead away from paiN. Nades up, Pank looking forward here. YJ, ooh. Warbang coming in from the AWP. Flashes in, sprays through, Pank, Tata, 1-for-1 trade. Tata comes in with a secondary frag, a triple kill. Quadra kill landed by him alone on the bomb site. YJ. Last man standing for W7M, and the AUG does wonders for paiN. 1v3 retake coming in for the CT side. Massive, massive stuff from the AUG player of the CT forces. First of the 2 pistols coming in, the AK tapped up, and the P2K gets the frag. 4 kills for Tarzin. A massive round for paiN to hold on to the lead.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
AKs, Kriegs, UMPs out for 2 players of the T side line. Landing. AWP for the CTs. AKs will challenge, and Landon will get the opening kill. Banana control established by W7M. Meanwhile, 2 players here to defend it, AK and AUG. And AUG a PKO ready alongside Big Azera. Smokes up, flashes over. PKO gets a spray on the first. Azera gets a kill on the secondary. Second kill landed for him. Up the triple against Rafa. Nice and easy there. W7M dismantled and making their way out onto the A bomb site. AWPs and AKs in with the AUGs out against the full eco for W7M. This will be a 6th for paiN. No doubt about that in my mind. Rafa will deagle out through the smokes out towards Bernard, try to get something done out for his teammates, but Tarzin trying to run towards the apartments area, and the CTs don't take any casualties. Nothing really going to get found by W7M. The T's do have a little bit of utility being put down and give them a couple of positions up here, advanced angles towards the short and the apartments areas, but not a lot of advanced positions being taken. Oh, and the run boost failed will give up the life of rear. It's not a good line there. AG sprays on the second. There's now a cross to come through towards quad, but bottom drop, apartments covered. 1 player standing here for the T's as the spray comes in from Fastin. T-side players facing up to the apartments with crossfire set for Fastin and Tarsing. Landing, peeks out, spots one towards the quad position. Backup will be called in. He lines down that AWP shot kill. The AK spray coming in from Big Azera, deals with Rafa. And W7M once again going to get dismantled in the early part of the round, and also can lose the round as a whole. Reacts with one trade back. Here he goes, falling. As panic falls in the interim, nothing that they can do. Eagles in, CZ's out. Glocks in for the W7M squad, and not a whole lot going around for the T side. Here they go, around the corner, two sprays in for BKL, gets two quick frags, Reps to strike my back, the AK here for two more kills, and the bomb gets dropped as standard. 1v4 for Pank. Flash around the corner, gets the kill. 3 kills for Big Azera. 8 on the board for paiN. They're going to take the CT half at the very least compared to W7M. Five rounds of deficit as W7M try and chime back with the early banana control. Molotov's in, PKL tagged up extremely heavily here, landing with a smoke, catches one at the edge of it, spotting that gun barrel peeking through the blindness. It's a big frag to find as well. 2-for-1 trade, W7M. Fast in, gets reels in, sprays on the next, and almost a third kill as well, but Pank trades it back. Gets himself a second frag for his own right, doing damage to paiN, but paiN's got plenty of money. 4 players on $10,000 at this stage. And a round on the board means that W7M just really need to start building up some rounds of their own right. paiN have enough, I think, to go through the rest of the half with it, and I think W7M also realise this. They're going to take a tactical pause. Because needless to say, there's a little bit that needs to be done. This probably won't be the round to do it in. Another timeout going to get called by W7M. 2 tacticals in a row. This suggests there's something that's really being discussed out there in that camp. Force buy. Yep. That's what they're going to go for here. And that's what the second tactical was all about. Discuss buy strategy and overall strategy for W7M. They're up for elimination here. Lose this map, lose this series. Lose this series, lose your spot. Go out in the lower bracket right here, right now. Definitely a force buy for W7M though. The AUGs and AWP with a full scope setup, no expense spared, and of course full sets of utility for the CTs. W7M, same can't be said for them. Got 1 Galil, 1 UMP, limiting the firepower basis of the T side. Smokes down, mollies in, the CTs fall right back out of position here on the long place. paiN flashing Molotov on towards that pit position. Rafa ready with his own flashes. The T's make their way up and through towards the speedway wraparound. They've got one player here to try and challenge them in the form of Big Zero, and I think he realizes that this might be a contention point. paiN may have got some information on the A bomb site. It basically is set up for a B, split the spray through, and Big Zero still stays alive. Actually gets a kill with PKL turning on towards that one man out towards the CT spawn. YJ comes up with a kill out towards mid-face, but Fast in will deal with him. 2-for-1 trade as the smokes go out. paiN stall for time. Backstab going to bracket in that bomb planter as well. 30 seconds on the clock as the flashbangs over the spray from Rafa. Again gives up his position, but now he's got to look onto the backstab. He has no idea the CTs are coming in for here. He bursts through. Big Zero now spotted. CTs coming in from the back lines. The AUG spray from the backfield. Fastin gets himself an AWP kill. Rilzin traded right back, and Tartasin keeps control of the one-man advantage for the CT side. Rilzin gets himself a second, but that's as far as he'll be able to go. 10-3, paiN again losing 3 players, but they've got loads of money. It does not matter for them at this stage. The T's need rounds. That's exactly what they're not going to get at this stage. Not with this kind of buy. Eco in, CZ's Deagles. Utility on several players. One Kevlar helmet set for YJ, but everybody else Kevlar-less. And down to $2,000 on the buy. W7M are very clearly looking towards the next round, the final round of the half. Fastin gets himself 2 quick frags. Damage done to 2 more. Rio's in fact on 1 point of felt. The AWP of Landon going to have no problems dealing with this particular position. He lands it on the first. Rilzin does grab that AUG. Meanwhile, the quad face from Tartasin just about saves his teammate. Rafa going down. Digging in for Rilzin with a hell of a clutch available for him. Gets the first. The AWP ready for the second. He'll deal with him. 11-3, paiN. Currently dishing out paiN to the W7M boys. You got to imagine this will probably end up being a 12-3 half the way this has all gone down for paiN. Never know, maybe we might see a return fire round to go 11-4 for W7M one more time today. AKs all the way, except for one creeing on the part of Rilzin. A lot of damage to be done. PKL rotates over. Smokes up, Molotov's in. Flashes over. Smokes back down. AWP here for landing. paiN smokes up. Follow up from Rafa. Go. Quad face. Oh, the spray from Riots is good for both headshots. But trade back from Big Zero, dropping that bomb is traded also by Rafa's side. PKL still back towards the pit position, going to deal with and hold control on the A bomb site. Sprays blind, landing. Now knows that the T side players are all here committing to A. No bomb plant just yet. Riots have to creep in, try and take out this Lone Ranger here. And PKL still gets the kill. It's all left to Rafa. Last man standing. Headshot be landed on one man back at the flower pot. And the bomb plant will go down towards default. 1-on-1, fakes it once. AWP of landing, not ideal for this retake. Rifles dropped in the mid position, but he'll give up his position if he goes for this. Smokes up from Rafa, and now Landon takes the face. Rafa eventually going to go planting down safe in the bomb site rather than open for default. CZ up for landing. So he moves closer. Rafa, no idea, and a headshot. Shoots him in the back of the head like a scene of mice and men. 12-3. As paiN end off the half on a high. Very big high as well. Look at those odds. W7M being crippled. Absolutely crippled by paiN. The pistol right here for the T side could end up being the end of it for W7M. They need a pistol start. If they don't get it, then I feel like it's over. It's never over till we hit 16, so let's not hold our breath for anything just yet. Double flash and smoke for PKL, smoke molly for Big Azera. Double flash and defuse for Afra on the utility setup for both the sides. Default pistols and Kevlar for everybody else in the server. As we get ready to go. paiN being very passive about this pistol, realizing that W7M might be up to something. They aren't up to anything special right now. They've got some pretty sound faces, obviously. 2 players in the boiler room as the crossfire. That if Fastin does go down, they'll call that out to his teammates. They probably can't connect the dots. Act around it here. Play in from PKL. The bomb has been spotted here by the CT forces. They're not using it to go ahead and cause a rotation. T's do eventually rotate out of the apartments position. Do they realize that W7M have this crossfire setup? I'm not sure, but either way, they'll evade it. USP in for paiN, spots out PKL, tags him up. Now the flashbangs can come through for him. If he goes down, he loses a lot of the setup and a lot of the utility setup here for paiN. There's 1 decoy up and over. Now the utility set for the ready. 2 smokes. 1 coffins, 1 cross. Flashes in from PKL to set them up. Molotovs into the back of the bomb site to try and flush out the position of Rafa. The defuse is on site, but he still looks up for headshots here towards the old grip position. Lands it on the first. Not quite on the likes of Big Azera. And paiN goes down to the back of Dark. 4 versus 3. Oates catches off Tarzan. Back to evens will stand here. W7M is still with a decent retake, but all 3 players making their way in, going to hit all these footsteps. And here they go, landing back behind Epsilon. PKL is still here towards Dark. They look up the crossfire. Here comes the facing from Reels and headshot landed by PKL. Gets himself a second flick. YJ, last man standing, gets the first, runs out of ammo for the second, and Landon knows he can stall for time. Source of buttons, Big Zero back out towards the cross. Both players, crossfire set. YJ pushes forward, gets that defuse, get a second headshot. 1 versus 1, stick to 5 seconds here. And Big Azera not facing, he's got to go now. YJ still got it, and he does get it eventually. Big Azera getting it a little bit close to that one, but in the end it is going to be a pistol for paiN. 13-3. Force buy for W7M includes a scout and an SMG, but not much other than that. W7M, for all intents and purposes, are up the creek. Opening kill from PKL. Deagle down from paiN, lands onto landing. Big Azera gets a 5 versus 3. Damage has been done again to the T side line, so the CTs have that much to work with. The SMG for YJ, if he can line up these kills, 1 frag is going to come easy to the apartment. Secondary kill goes down for him as well. Back to evens we stand. He's the only man on the A bomb site though, and Landon get a bit ready for the counter rotations coming in from paiN. The Deagle is up towards mid, and he's slowly creeping in. Again, the backstab, the flank coming through against the T side line as YJ holds on for another frag. Not quite. Tarzan trades him. Now they look on, spot Mads, spot Plank, spot Rio to take him down. The last man standing is paiN. 1 versus 3. Deagle. Headshots are possible here. But I'm going to say it's probably less than likely he'll get this retake together here for the CT forces. No defuse kit. Catches off a good shot, but not quite a headshot, not quite a kill. 14-3. AK's in on 3, Krieg out for PKL, 1 UMP for landing. Another force buy out for W7M, getting another rifle to play with here, but is it going to lead to a round, or will it just be a futile effort? They won't eco, they won't grind back to try and go to overtime. Anderson and paiN moving forward with the UMP. Flashbang over. Spots out 2. Sprays on PKL. Drops him. Trade does come in for Fastin. Good start for W7M with damage being done to Landon and Fastin as well. So Molotov will force Rafa back. Nice position there, out towards that corner. And the Kree gets recovered for landing to try and turn on for another kill here for the T-side forces. If they commit to this B-side execution, then chances are Rafa will end up going down. AK's to overwhelm the CZ. Maybe the best you're looking at is probably a 3 versus 3, unless he does something absolutely insane with those headshots. Now it flashes over Riots. Backing up with the Deagle here, still towards long. 2 players to find landing. First spotted, Deagle down against him. Flashes to try to keep the T-side at bay back here towards the long position. Re-Deag back in against him, gets himself a secondary frag. And advantage here by the CT forces, and eventually they do get force the issue right back. Townsend will go down, however. Fast in, last man standing. Here towards long. Bomb dropped in CT control and 2 points of health as well. This could be a force by the word for W7M. Scout shot pops up Big Zero. Fastin goes down. Big Zero, 1 versus 3. Gets himself the first. And Bomb picked up. Can rotate towards the B bomb site. No, he hasn't. He's not got time. Molotov in. Scout shot from Reels in. USP up and Big Zero. No time to plant this bomb. The CTs have won this round. Going to try to take him down after time. They do get him before. No, they don't get him before. $1,700 Big Zero. Massive economical damage done to him. I'm pretty sure he didn't. Hang on, let me check. Yeah, he went down after time. He had $1,400 plus 1 kill with the AK, $1,700. That's how much he stands at right here. A force buy will still come in for paiN though. Org out, spray lines up for land, and he gets 2 kills, completely blind, and W7M walk right into the rush coming in. paiN with full banana control. AKs, AUG is going to get picked up, a 3rd frag landed. As this time it's faster to get that kill, and W7M blunder their way out of round 19. Flashbangs in, YJ, blind spray does get down a player, damage being done to the next, but PKL does deal with Reels and leaving all the YJ, 2 kills lined up, that's as far as he's going, 15-4. paiN. 11 match points to deal with for W7M, and you've got to imagine this is probably not going to happen. Again, what a blunder of a round. Absolute disaster. Absolute disaster. Mag 7, CZ, 2 UMPs and a scout for Riots. And paiN. Full blind set of AKs, Kriegs, etc. Sprays through as paiN does get the opening kill here against Big Azera. Nades against him will do more damage. Smokes up and fast in, still looking for a gap to work with. Will eventually spot that man up at the broken wall, but not go for the headshot. Can't land it just yet. Meanwhile, T-side players peeking in here. The Krieg of landing alongside PKL. Goes in Mag 7, does get a quick shot. Back in with a second man, he is traded. So once again, 2 for 1 and damage being done to the T-side line. May just rest a pank out here towards the B bomb site cross here. Smoke in. I think he's putting fast in. Smokes will come back and sprays through, but Fasting gets the quad frag. 3 versus 3. Still a chance available. Rafa, CZ in. Nade against the T-side line, but landing still back over to the A bomb site, so he's not really going to sustain a good kill offensive with that HE. CZ to face up as the first contact here on the retake with W7M. Spots, sprays, and takes out Tarsus in. As Fastin trades it right back, 2v2, and now landing's going to be really crucial. The AK headshot lands still for Fastin, gets himself the triple, and gets the round 16-4. A dominant map there for paiN, as has been a very dominant series. I mean, you know, back and forth single-digit scorelines for the losing half. And yes, that's the way it goes down. paiN are going to easily make their way into the next round of the lower bracket. And they'll be taking on the winners of the Falcol versus Team Reapers matchup. That matchup is, I believe, still going on right now. Yeah. Currently on... No, sorry, it just finished up. Reapers got 16-14 against Falcol. 2-0 for them, so they'll be taking on the paiN side of the next round of the losers bracket. For now, then, we're going to jump over to the other end of the losers bracket. We're taking on the InFlames side and TRZ match. Another best of 3 to see who stays alive in about 20 minutes' time, so do not go anywhere as the StarLadder minor qualifiers for South America will continue after the break.
Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.